Good morning and welcome to Breaktime. I'm Emily.
And I'm Glen. Today's Wednesday the 2nd of May, 3 days before the three-day bank holiday. I think we should start celebrating today.
Indeed.
What are you going to do today?
Well, tonight The Apprentice is on and I love The Apprentice. I'll be watching that tonight. I did think Katie deserved to go last week. What do you think?
I agree with you, totally agree.
Yeah, there are a couple there that are kind of sitting in the background, not really doing a lot and avoiding being fired.
But do you not think they're dark horses though?
No.
Okay. Well anyway, now let's have a look at what's coming up on today's show.
Well, we've got a great lineup for you today, but before all of that, let's take a look at today's headlines hitting our newspapers. The Sun, we've got wing on the Euros. Quite mean that, isn't it, before he's started?
It's regarding Roy Hodgson's being appointed the England manager on a 4-year contract. I would agree it's quite mean.
Yeah.
I think because the favourite was Harry Redknapp.
Yeah, that's right.
But obviously, it's
a
a little bit mean.
Headline, yeah.
A ball hasn't even been kicked
Let's
yet.
give him a chance, I say.
That's what we say on break time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And here, Daily Mirror, Andrew McLean receiving inappropriate text from her friend's husband. What do you think to that?
It's not very nice at all, and I mean, we see her on Loose Women. She's a lovely lady.
Does a cracking job on Loose Women as well.
Yeah, we just hope it gets resolved soon.
Yeah, exactly. Would you pop that one there?
Now, we've got the Daily Star. Now, this is interesting, okay? Talisa, who released a video a few weeks ago, it's been voted the world's sexiest woman in the world by FHM readers. Don't know what I think about that one. What about you, Glenn?
I think it's a great choice, to be honest.
Do you? Would you have voted
choice.
Talisa?
Possibly. I mean, when you've got the likes of Rihanna and Jessica Alba. What did the studio think?
It's not no Cheryl Cole.
Okay, Cheryl Cole.
Cheryl Cole's a good shout.
Well, let us know what you think and we'll read them out later.
If you email us at info@breaktime.co.uk and we'll read them out later. Okay, now time for our first guest. Studying a degree alone is a difficult challenge, but imagine juggling a degree and boxing for Great Britain. Sounds impossible, but here joining us in the studio today, we have full-time student, 4-time world champion boxer, Paige Walker. Welcome.
Hello, Paige. Welcome to the show.
Hiya.
So, where did it all begin?
I started when I was 6 years old. I just seen a demonstration in the town centre, and then I just fell in love with it and just carried on up until today.
So what you've achieved so far, everything that's happened in your life, what would you say is your ultimate highlight so far?
Probably when I was 15, I won the double world championships in Croatia.
Wow.
Yeah, set records, so that was a big achievement.
Gosh.
Can we hear you're also studying a degree? How do you find managing time between boxing and your education?
It's hard, but like when you love something, you find time for it. So it is hard, but yeah, it works somehow. I have kickboxing classes here, so that helps as well.
Kickboxing classes?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you should teach Glenn a few moves. What do you reckon?
Thanks, Emily.
Yeah, okay.
Are you ready for this?
Someone move
Okay,
the table?
possibly.
You're gonna show us a few of your moves.
Okay.
I've had a little bit of martial arts training before, but
Oh, okay.
okay, nothing compared to you. Right, what are we going to learn?
Okay, some basic punching techniques. You okay with that?
Okay, that's fine. Any viewers at home, if you're welcome, you can jump up on your sofa and join in as well. You probably look better than me doing it, so.
Okay, so you take your left leg forward.
Left leg, okay.
Yeah. You take your right hand,
Okay.
make it into a fist, like so.
And is this your basic stance then?
This is the basic stance, left fighting stance.
Okay, yes.
You'll take your right hand, put it by your chin.
Okay.
Take your left hand about 6 inches in front of your nose.
6 inches in front.
Just below eye level.
Is this about 6 inches, would you say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so twist your wrist, bring it out just a bit in front.
Like that, yeah.
Go it down there.
Okay.
Okay, you're just going to extend your arm. Just before you make contact, you're going to twist the wrist.
Twist the wrist.
And connect with the front 2 knuckles.
The front 2 knuckles, these 2 right here, yeah?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
there. Okay, so you can demonstrate that?
Possibly.
Go. There you
How's
are.
that?
That's good.
And I'm leaning forward there. Like, am I leaning forward? Or?
It's optional if you want to make reach and you lean forward, you move forward, but if not...
Obviously depends where they are in front of me,
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so bring this
Right.
guard back here.
Keep it there.
Try it again. 1, Yeah, there
Keep
you
moving
are.
my foot forward. Right, I'll keep it grounded, don't worry.
Okay, you want to try
Right, we'll go again.
reverse punch?
Okay, yep.
It's the same technique, it just comes off the back arm. Okay, so just like that.
Right, okay.
Yeah, this arm comes back just how it did to cover this, cover your guard
I'll keep
here.
my guard there, yeah.
Yeah, so extend.
Okay, yep.
we
Your
try
guard
it
back
again?
there, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, try it again.
We'll do this again. I think I'm getting it. I think, right. So, am I doing it by myself?
Yeah, you do it.
Great. Everyone at home, you're allowed to laugh, don't worry, that's fine. If you give me a count and I'll go.
1. Okay, all right, now try and put them both together, like a combination.
Okay, so we're
Combination
going
technique.
one,
So
are we
we're
going 1, 2?
Snap punch, then reverse punch.
Okay,
Yeah, ready?
yes.
1, 2, 3.
Looking good.
There you are. Do you want any more techniques?
What's your ultimate move? What's the one that...
Mine's a side kick. I'm a very leggy fighter. I prefer to
Okay.
It's a little bit tight in the trousers,
Yeah, it's a
but
little bit tight right back now.
would you like
Do
a
you want me
if you
to
want to do
show?
a demonstration,
Show us
go ahead.
I want to see this
Oh
move.
no. Okay, it's quite a defensive move, so if someone was running onto me, I'd step back, break the leg, and extend.
Wow.
I am in short, so let me try it again.
I don't
Jeez.
think that's going to happen.
Right.
No, that's not
Glen,
happening
I
today.
think-
I can
no.
put it there.
You're going to rip the trousers if we
We
do
don't
this
want
move. Do you want to wrap it up there? You look a
We
bit...
can wrap it up, yeah.
You get practicing, you can show me
I can
in
get
2 months' time.
2 weeks. I'll leave you to the competition. You can leave your competition. Thank you very much for coming on the show anyway.
It's fine.
It's been a pleasure. And all the best in the future with
Thank
everything.
you.
Thanks very much, Paige, for coming in. Really enjoyed that. For any viewers at home who have any questions for Paige, then you can ask away by visiting our website at breaktime.co.uk. All you have to do is click on the guest tab, and you'll also find some fitness exercises to help you tone up at home as well. Join us after the break when we'll be joined by an extraordinary individual who helps make a difference for families in Oxfordshire. See you in 3. Welcome back to Breaktime. Still to come on today's show, you have the chance to win a trip to New York as well as £5,000 spending money. Yes, please. We'll also be chatting to a person who's afraid of clowns, and we've got a live performance from the one and the only Shane, who will be performing his song Sad Tractor at the end of today's show.
But now we're joined by an inspirational individual who is part of a team that runs a charity providing care and support for families across Oxfordshire with disabled children.
So here to tell us a little bit more is Sammy Bates. Welcome, Sammy.
Hi.
Now, the Let's Play project is a unique project. Where did the idea first come about?
It came about 10 years ago now, when there was a gap kind of in play and leisure where disabled children weren't really accessing activities that they wanted to do, like bowling or sports. So the manager decided to, right, that's it, we're going to change the local community, and we set up a project that helps children.
And how has the Let's Play project helped families?
Well, it's not my own
Okay.
family, but like other families, obviously it helps them. Their children come to us, and it's a safe environment, so they can come to us for the day or for just a short session, while their parents either spend time with their other siblings, so it might be like a brother, they take them out for the day, or they could just go and do the housework or go shopping. So things that we do day to day, which we do in our own time, they can't do because they've got a child that they need to look after and they need to supervise. So,
And what kind of activities do you do with the young people?
well, we go to Legoland and we go
Wow.
to Towers, Gulliver's Land, we go to the zoo, go to the safari park. We do arts and crafts day and sensory play, games day, treasure hunts, bowling, the cinema, going to watch pantomimes
That's
at
a
Christmas.
lot.
So yeah,
Can I
a
come?
lot. Yeah, of course you
We
can.
both come, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you constantly find all the funding, though, to keep supplying these quality activities that's going on?
It is a struggle, and obviously you have to put in bids everywhere to get funding, and we've recently just secured funding for 2 years, so we're actually in a good place at the minute. But beforehand, we've struggled and we've nearly been on the brink of closing, which is such a shame. But it's kind of just looking and hoping for your right moment to get some funding, really. So,
So what do you think lies ahead for the Let's Play project?
well, hopefully we'll be securing our funding and we can move on to maybe offering support to age 19 plus. So at the moment we only run to 5 to 19, so maybe expanding so we can help the older ones, you know, learn skills like cooking and ironing and cleaning all the skills that we do.
That's right. You've secured some fundraising and secured some funding from the council for a short film that's going to air in the next couple of weeks on TV. That's right.
Yes.
So for all of you at home, here's a little taster. Take a look.
Yeah, it feels like a secure, another secure home for me.
Very, very fun.
It's beautiful.
That was a great video. Did they have a lot of fun filming that?
Yes, they did, and the man who filmed it was actually really nice and really good with our children, because some of our children obviously aren't very well behaved at most times, so he kind of panned away when they were fighting and things, so it was actually, yeah, really good fun. It was really nice of them to...
Yeah, that's an experience in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, an experience that you don't really often get, so it was nice for them to be followed around. It's kind of like they were famous for a day, so it's quite nice.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for coming in today. I really hope that your project continues to grow and succeed. I mean, you're doing really well. So.
It's all the best of it. Thank you. And now for all the viewers at home, here's this week's competition.
For your chance to win a trip to New York City and £5,000 spending money, just answer the following question correctly. Which of the following is not situated in New York City? Is it A, Times Square, B, the Eiffel Tower, or C, the Statue of Liberty? Call 09041 619989. Calls cost no more than £1.54 from BT landlines. Other networks may be higher and mobiles considerably more. Or text your answer A, B or C to 83334. Text costs £1.50 plus one standard network rate message. You can also enter for free at breaktime.co.uk. Entrance must be 18 or over. Entries made after close at 5 p.m. on Sunday the 6th of May will not be counted, but may still be charged.
And the best of luck to all of you that apply.
Yeah, I'd love to win a chance to go to New York with
I've never been.
£5,000.
I'd love to go. I think the 5,000 would be gone in no time.
Now, next up, lots of people have phobias. I'm afraid of spiders, which is quite a common one. Glen, what are you scared of?
Melons.
Melons. Glen
Yes.
is frightened of melons. But it is serious, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And our final guest on today's show is Adrian Joyce. During his childhood, he developed a phobia of clowns.
This is a type of specific phobia and is more common than most people think. This irrational fear develops in childhood and in some cases progresses into adulthood. Here to explain more on how it has affected his life is Adrian.
Hello, Adrian.
Hello.
Thank you for coming on
Thank you,
today.
it's a pleasure.
When did you first notice that you had this fear of clowns?
I think it developed from when I was a baby, sort of. Because I remember when I used to sleep in a room where it had a cot. It had clown wallpaper.
Oh, no.
And you just subconsciously remember that. But it more affected me when I was about early teens, like about 12, something like that. 12, 13. So
What kind of triggered it off at 12, 13?
it's just, I don't know, it's just, you get a cringe-worthy, horrible feeling inside when you
right.
see a clown, and it just feels horrible.
So in which ways has it affected your day-to-day living?
It hasn't affected it much, but say if I see a clown like perform out in the street, I can't walk directly past him. I have to go around, you know. So if I'm in a rush, then that's
a
bad
pain.
luck for me. I have to go around. So
Yeah, well, according to our research, there are different types of severities to this phobia. Some individuals fear kind of things associated with clowns, so like a circus, they'd be frightened of that.
Yeah.
But for some, it is the actual physicality of a clown, kind of if one was, say, in the room, that would scare them. So with you, what kind do you fear the most?
probably the physicality of a clown.
The physical.
Yeah. I don't like pictures. I can't look at pictures. It's a bit, you know, but if a clown's there, then that's just a bit too much for me, to be honest.
Oh. Have you had any help in trying to cure this?
No, I've not sought help or anything like that.
Okay, well, just for you, Adrian, we have arranged for you to meet Brendan Fenton, who is a specialist in helping individuals overcome their phobias.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
So, yeah, we'd like to invite you back next week if you're up for this.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Brilliant, okay.
Okay, sadly, that is all we have time for today, but before we go, we ask you to give us your thoughts on Talisa being voted sexiest female in the world, and it's provoked quite a response.
I've got Terry here, 45 from Reading, and he says, cool, yeah, Talisa all the way.
We've got Betty, 31 from Scotland, says, right decision, think she's a beautiful lady. I agree with that.
Yeah. Luke, 23, no way, Talisa doesn't do it for me.
It seems like 18-year-old Tom should have been Cheryl Cole.
We've had a lot of Cheryl Coles in, actually.
Okay, so that's all we have time for now. Join us next week for another great show. We have actress Tara Hodge joining us, as well as the cast of the West End show Grease.
Yep, and not forgetting the results of Adrian's therapy sessions. For further information on today's show, or to ask any questions at all to our guests, please visit breaktime.co.uk.
And now to sing us out, we have Shane with his new hit single, Sad Tractor, which was released last week.
Can't wait.
Looking forward to this.
Back when I was a tractor, I used to be loved by all the horses and cows. But now I'm a boat, and the fishes, they hate me. Well, tonight I'll dream of tractors, as tractors dream of me. Those were the days when I used to bale hay. Now I'm a speedboat, speeding away. I used to be a massive Ferguson. Now I'm a boat, fishing. Back when I was a tractor, I used to be loved by all the horses and cows. But now I'm a boat, and the fishies, they hate me. But tonight I'll be a tractor, as tractors dream of me. I started my days to the crows of the cock. Now I spend my days harboured at dock. I used to bounce all over the place. Now I don't. Sad face. Back when I was a tractor, I used to be loved by all the horses and cows. Now I'm a boat, and the fishes, they hate me. Well, tonight I'll be a tractor, 'cause the speedboat's not for me.